What up, Bandidos? We are live. It is Monday, June 10th, and you know what time it is. Well, it's not quite time, but UBISOFT pre-show starts in 59 minutes. And we have the main event and then a post-show. So we got 2 hours of Let's Talk Shop. And fingers crossed, we get some good news on the games that we love.
How late you wanna stay out? It's past your curfew when it's dark. I'm searching for you in the park. Shady murdered him, another person. He just hit his mark. He bet his quota for the month. They found a coda all rolled up inside a bag. He probably dragged the body for about a block.
Yeah, it's a big day. It's been a big week. How many of you guys caught the Xbox reveal, the showcase? I thought it was a pretty darn good showcase, I gotta say. A lot of games look interesting. You know, it's an interesting trend that we're seeing out there too. I think that the developers have, over the years, have caught on to people just really love their franchises. So you see them bringing games back. Metal Gear, Gears of War, some of our favorites. They're coming back, right? So that's great. That's great. So exciting. I did put out a video not too long ago about, well, I basically went through and pulled out the games that I think Division players will be interested in of all that was revealed in the Xbox event, from the Xbox event. So remember, Game Pass is available to PC players as well. But so yeah, I pulled out those games and said, hey, you know, if you play the Division 2, here's, you know, really Tito's picks. He picked them. And, you know,
if you know what's good for you, you hit that like, subscribe, and then join the channel.
Yeah, so he picked 11 games for you that he thinks that you're going to like. And there's some surprises in there, I got to say. And so, yeah, I'm definitely going to be trying a few of those myself. But we'll see. And then today, we got a lot coming, right? So we got Ubisoft Forward. We know that we're going to see big reveals on Star Wars, on xDefiant. We're going to see a lot probably on Assassin's Creed. That's a big deal. And then what else? I'm probably missing something else just within that lineup. Will Rainbow Six make the cut for the main event? I don't know. But there's a good chance the Division 2 might be seen in the pre-show. I did see a post about that, and then I saw another post that conflicted with that. So I say 50-50 chance we're going to see it in the pre-show, but we're definitely going to get a time slot in the post-show. But just to keep, appreciate you guys, Ronan, Shade.
Ha! That's my boy!
Thanks for those subs. Hype train! So, like, just to keep expectations real here, like, don't expect a lot on the Division 2 in the main event. You know, and I covered this in some videos, like, you know, their big name titles are going in there, and the Division 2, unfortunately, is just not one of those yet. You know, and I think maybe when we round a corner and hit Division 3, we might be. Because I think there's going to be some surprises for us, but I won't speculate too much right now. But on Scalies. So, you know, just we're trying to keep things, let's keep our sanity and our feet on the ground over here, right? But anyways, I am excited for xDefiant. I am excited about Assassin's Creed Shadows. We're probably going to see more than that too. They'll probably touch on Hex and some other crap. And then, you know, we've been radio silent on the Division Resurgence. I haven't heard anything about that in a little bit, and that game's close to launch. It's supposed to be launching here. Anyways, so season 1 of year 6 starts tomorrow, apparently. So expect the servers to go down tonight for 3 hours, and then fingers crossed the game goes live around 3:30 or 4 in the morning. They tend to be late, so you know. So I would expect them to be late. But I think this one's been ready for a while. But boy, oh boy, am I waiting to hear the real news. You know what I mean? Like, like for this season, I don't expect any big surprises. I expect what we've been expecting, you know, which is new gear, like usual, just a typical season. But we're also going to get some quality of life updates. And so that will be news. So I'm excited to hear or to see what that entails. But otherwise, that's it. That's all I'm expecting. If we get a DLC preview, I would be surprised, excited for sure. But I'm going to keep my expectations low because, you know, we're about 8 months out, 7 months out from that DLC. And they typically don't give us that much leeway, right? So not in the Division 2 for some reason. On other games, they do. Right, in other games they definitely do, but not in the Division 2. In the Division 2, no, they wait until the day before, and then we'll get news. So, but part of me was thinking, though, that maybe we would see something on it today because, you know, they started it so long ago. So it could be surprised there. Otherwise, you know, I'm interested in knowing, did they receive player feedback on the gear, and did they make the changes? That's what I want to know. That's our immediate future. And then the following season, we got seasons 2.0 and year 6, season 2. So what can we expect there? Will we get any insight on that? I would love to know that. So it's a new season structure. I'm excited. I'm actually really excited for that. Maybe even more than the DLC, to be honest with you. Because our seasons are just tired. The way the system works, it's like it's always busy up front and then it dies out in the end. And I think they can do better than that, you know. Yeah, so we got 52 minutes. At the bottom of the screen, I got a timer going. So that's going to be the pre-show. And I don't think the drops start during the pre-show. I think the drops start during the main event. Just keep that in mind. They weren't really clear about that. And then there's also going to be drops in the post-show. They're two different drop series. So there's the main event drop series. That's a bunch of stuff, right? So you got Avatar stuff and xDefiant stuff and Crew stuff and all sorts of random, mostly like trinkets for the most part. xDefiant's got a gun skin. But the Division stuff comes in the post-show, which is a separate drops event. So, and you only have to watch for like 25 minutes or something like that, 20 minutes. So it's not very long. So pumped about that though. I think the masks look cool. They're basically a variation of, I don't know if you guys caught this. I caught this just the other day, but they're a variation of the Art Deco mask. And so let me take off this outfit. Let's inspect the character. So they're versions of this, and they look pretty cool. Maybe even better than this one. But did you guys know that the M on the back stands for merit? Did you guys ever know that? I just figured it out the other day. And you know where I figured it out from? xDefiant. Isn't that funny? So the xDefiant's got a map that's called Emporium, which is a mall. And there's a store there called Merit, which I think is, I'm assuming, related to the Merit Estate. So, yeah. Little did you know. Little did you know. So, I guess in the meantime, if you guys are up for it, I'm just going to, I guess we got the golden bullets still going, right? Don't forget to cash out on your red stars, by the way. Which one was I wearing? This one. So I just got, I guess, a hotshot build on. This is the last build I used. So we'll just roll with it if you guys are cool with that. And then let's see what's going on. We have... what do we got here? Okay. Fine. Okay. Got it. What's our project? White House sweep. Resupply friendly Jefferson Trade Center. Wow. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Let's just head down there. Let's just do some mindless activities, like shooting people. So yeah, I was been hooked on xDefiant. You know, they have these double XP weekends, and so I've been trying to take advantage of that. And if you guys caught me on my Saturday stream, I was playing or leveling up the SVDs, the rifle series, the marksmans that they have. And oh boy, I'm having such a blast. I got it to bronze, which is level 50. And it's so fast. It's so nice. It's fun. I'm having a ton of fun with the rifles. And they looked interesting to me. And so I was hoping they would pan out. And I think they do. It's a one-shot kill to the head or two-shot to the body. So... yeah, I feel like it has even more advantages than the sniper because the snipers are hard to use. So, anyways, if you're playing xDefiant, I encourage you to check out the rifles. Okay, looks like I didn't put the ammo thing on, so we got some ammo. That's nice. Ain't that nice? But yeah, as far as xDefiant goes, you guys probably know I've been playing it. And, you know, the true test for xDefiant is going to come down to that season, which I think we're going to get insight on today. So what will they bring us? You know, because that's where retention is going to come in. Because any game, if you don't deliver good content, things just get stale. We know what that's like, right, around here? Oops. I missed. Hold on, man. Let's not catch on fire. There you go. There you are. Where's my golden bullet? I want some no reload action. So the MK20 is pretty good, but it's more built on handling, where the SVD is got more power with it. Basically better DPS. because I think the RPMs might be a little bit better too. But yeah, really cool. So I didn't even have to add any power to it. I ended up going all speed. I mean, RPMs are going to give me better DPS, but when you're one-shot killing... Yeah, so basically I had to use the MK20 to unlock the SVD because that was the requirement. And then I've been working on my pistol, the 6.86 Magnum, a little beast. My thumbs are kind of loose here. That beast playing with my xDefiant settings. The Reaper! Good to see you, man. Oops.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Oh, I saw that. That one right through you. So did that one. So did that one. There it is.
Moving in from cover. I'll keep an eye on you.
Who's boxing it out over here? Donuts! I want donuts! Let's say donuts. I haven't had breakfast yet. Well, I had cereal. Guess that counts. It's been a long night.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Can we be done? Can we be done? The time is in 44 minutes, so at 11:30, the pre-show starts. Pacific time. And then noon is the official start time. The taste of pre-diabetes. Ooh, I know that taste. We got a donut store here called Voodoo Donuts. They're like crazy design donuts. Like they started that craze. You probably have them in your city now, but they started that craze like where there would be like a Captain Crunch donut or the donut with a maple bar with like a piece of bacon on it. Have you seen that yet in your city? Well, I think they started it, that trend. Anyways, they're super famous. So when people get off the airplane, that's like their first stop is they'll go to Voodoo Donuts. It's always just a long ass line out in front of it. That's so Canada.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Yeah, the Twitch commercials are excessive. I agree with that, man. They're crazy. I mean, and I tack them way back on my channel because it irritates me, man. When I get the notifications when the commercial's coming up. You know, I'm like, damn, man. It's like, oh, every time I look down, there's a commercial and it's popping up. But I get it. They don't have really any video on demand. I was thinking about it. They don't really have any video on demand, so they have to compensate during live streams. But I figure they should just figure shit out, you know? Like, come up with a different plan. I don't know. So they're basically gonna do a game showcase, you know, future games, maybe give us some revelations, some surprises on games that we haven't been getting much information about. Misty, thank you.
Did we just become best friends? Welcome to the Players Club.
So, like, for example, we got a trailer on Assassin's Creed. We got a trailer on Star Wars, but we haven't seen much, like, behind the scenes or much gameplay. So this is an opportunity for them to go deeper into that subject and hopefully answer some of our questions. It's like a news show, basically. It's coming down the line. And so for the Division 2, we're gonna... as far as I can tell, we're gonna get news on Year 6. Probably an updated Year 6 calendar. Or roadmap, if you will. And then from there, most of our details are going to be on Year 6 Season 1.
Reinforcements in place.
I think, you know, I think we're just too far from a lot of our big release dates for us to get a lot of detail at this stage. You know, so those release dates I'm talking about are like the DLC. I mean, that's 8 months away. The Division 3, you know, we might get an announcement on it because they haven't given us an official one, really. It was leaked in a press release. It wasn't really a leak, but it was just deformalized. And so I think they might give us a formal announcement on that. I don't know if it's going to be at this venue or at a later time. But it was supposed to happen when Star Wars launched, which originally was set for January. And since it hasn't launched, I don't know if they're going to want to give us any more details yet on the Division 3, because the person who's supposed to be leading it might still be over at Star Wars. The creative director. Hey, get out of my way. Give me that gold. Me too, me too. Yeah, super. Yeah, I'm set up as a partner and I have drops enabled. The masks come at the post show. Is anybody playing Crew? Does anybody play Crew?
Golden bullet complete.
I don't really hear anybody talk about it. It's in our community.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
But I'm curious. Anyways, yeah, so there, as far as the giveaways go, I can post them up here in a minute because I want to see what they are. Most of it are just like trinkets, you know, like backpack trophy kind of concepts. Yeah, totally nostalgic. Are you catching that? Totally is. Kind of just get used to it. Sadly. Well, a lot of it, to be honest, there's also... I mean, I assume it's the same thing on PC, but we also have, you know, we have that flinch issue. The Division 2 implements flinch, but they don't implement any way to counter it. Except for you just don't get shot, which is bullshit, right?
Supply room access unlocked. Incoming hostiles detected.
Palisades, ongoing directive. You know, I need ongoing directive, but I don't feel like collecting it. Has that ever happened to you? It's like, I need this gear, but I just don't want to suck up my stash.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
No, I mean, it's a game feature at this stage, Grumpy. CJ, what up, man? Yeah. I mean, when a bug persists for this long, it's officially becomes a game feature, right? You know, I was talking about XP. You know, I did that video a while back, and you know, I just feel like the devs are kind of stingy on XP, right? And I wish that they would loosen up on XP. And I was like, you know, why can't we get a double XP weekend, the Division 2 or something? I mean, or built into our calendar. Maybe we will. Maybe that's in season 2.0. I don't know. But we need more of it, man. Like, anyways, I was thinking like, you know, you have countdown for gear, right? That's what it delivers. Delivers gear. That's its special sauce, right? Just pumps it out. 50 pieces, right? In 20 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. But like, what if the summit delivered XP? You know? On the surface, it looks like it does, but it doesn't, right? It takes too long. But what if they ramped it up so that that could be our XP farm, like having an official XP farm? Or it's not an official XP farm, but something that's just generous with its XP. You know, maybe you get triple or the XP with those directives, you know? So, like, maybe when you go over 5 directives, it starts stacking the XP or something crazy. Would that be cool? Something like that. But, you know, ever since they nerfed Countdown, like, why do you go in there, really? You know, you get your one exotic. But even then, you don't have to. You can just get that same exotic by going to Countdown. They got it. I mean, the only reason why I go in there is for the challenge, right? But that's like once a season. You know. Yeah. Something like that, Reaps. 5 levels from floor 100. But they called that, you know, a bug, right? And then they fixed it, which is lame. It's just like, well, let it be. I mean, but like throughout the whole thing, so it's not an exploit. You know what I mean? Like starting at floor 1 or something, right? Maybe it scales. The higher you go, the more XP. I don't know, but those are some of the, I mean, I consider that at this stage quality of life. You know, I don't even consider it like game mode feature or anything like that. I mean, that's part of quality of life. We need to be able to get our XP. People want it. Oh, I didn't realize I had that. No golden. Oh, there's a golden bullet right there. Perfect. Come on. I don't want your arm. I want your head. Thank you.
Reinforcements incoming.
But yeah, like I've been saying on repeat, like a broken record, that
Hostile completed.
one of the things that's really important for me at this stage is just that we get that gear, we get it right. I mean, I'm kind of upset that, well, not kind of, I am upset that they gave us the
Being assembled by hostile. Heavily armored hostile.
diamond back as our third exotic. It's like, shit. That gun sucks. You know, it's like the worst third exotic we could have possibly got. I mean, I wish it was better. I mean,
Hostiles detected.
we also need the Sacrum Imperium reworked, right? So they reworked the
Reinforcement.
diamond back, but it's still gonna be crappy. But that Sacrum Imperium, Jesus,
Received.
needs a little love too. Drops are all on Twitch, unfortunately. Yeah. We'll do sound check and all that stuff before the event starts, so we'll log in over there and make sure we're in good shape.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Sounds like we're in Vegas, huh? Yeah, I'm running a 4-piece hot shot.
Access unlocked.
Pretty basic. I got it set up where I'm running gunner, so I can get 10% armor on kill there. And then I got another 10% armor on kill from Palisades with Headhunter. And then the memento just for regen, just because I don't really need damage on my back. And then 4 pieces of hot shot. Just it gives you a reload, free reload. It's mostly why I like it. Plus it's bonus armor and armor on kill, and some damage. So just good added survivability. It doesn't always kick in because you got to get 3-4 headshots in a row. But sometimes it does, and so it's sort of hit or miss. Oh, you see what I did there? You see what I did?
If I said something that stupid, I'd have to kick my own ass.
This guy. This guy and his jokes. Oh yeah, 100K. The grinders. There used to be a way. There used to be a way to have 100K watch. I mean, it sounds crazy, but back when you had the way to do it, it wasn't that crazy, you know? It didn't take as much time as you thought it would take, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And one thing is like, you know, there'd be days, and this happens all the time, right? Where you look at the map and you're like, oh, the map sucks. I don't want to do control points and get a bunch of 511 gear or whatever. Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do, right? They're like, well, fuck it. I'll just go to the summit and get 500 levels on my watch, you know, in like an hour. And it would be, I mean, that was your option, you know. So it wasn't too crazy because it was just a good thing to do when you had nothing else to do in the game. And you could just sit there in floor 10 or whatever and just hang out, have casual conversation with your buddy, and just shoot chems at a door or whatever, you know. It's not super fun, but at least you're making progress on something, which for most was expertise. Yeah, just for mats now, huh? Crunch time. Yeah, I've been having a good time making mules myself. I thought it would be cool to find a way to do community mule runs, kind of like what we do with the incursions. But then I was thinking, well, even if we did it fast is like 2 hours, you know. Oops. Do that. Don't like that. Look what happened. Over here, buddy. Try to flank me. Oh, come on. That fence is getting in my way. What the fuck, tank? Jesus, he's just wailing on me in the back. No, just for funsies. I wish I was a DJ. Wish I had time to be a DJ. I don't have time. I make the gamer music playlist like once a quarter, basically. I would do them more if I could, you know. It's just tough to find the time to do more. I make the music for the community. So, I mean, you're listening to it on the stream, but for the people in the Players Club, they can stream it. I post them for as member perks. And I make it so they're like music videos. So there's usually a visual that comes along with it. They're about an hour long. And right now I have 14 volumes. And then you can download them on SoundCloud too. You have to be a Hard Core Bandido member or higher to get access to them. Just another way to say thank you for all you guys' support. Appreciate it. I'm actually revamping the member perks too, so I'm gonna include things like screensaver designs, wallpapers, that kind of thing, Division wallpapers and stuff like that for members. And then also profile pics that you could use like on your Xbox account or your Ubisoft account or whatever you use. Like there'll be a Tito one and or some general Division inspired artwork. If you guys haven't picked up on it, I do my own graphic design. I've always been into Photoshop and stuff like that. Kind of an art head growing up. Marketing by career. So yeah, I love doing that stuff. It takes time, but I enjoy it. I actually enjoy it. So anyways, I'm trying to keep it fresh. You know, I'm trying to keep the memberships fresh. And so my plan is to roll it out as soon as possible, actually. The idea was to launch the membership updates by the new season. It's just that the new season came around faster than I wanted it to. Well, I wanted it to come fast, but you know what I mean. But so ASAP, it'll be one of my priorities once we break into the new season. Get that up and rolling. Ooh, that's kind of a nice Uzina with Wicked. It could be all red. Kind of a unicorn. The incursion in 5 minutes. Yeah, there's some crazy things, right? Like that. I mean, like it takes longer than 5 minutes just to run through the whole thing. If you're one-shotting everything, though, you know. Alien, thanks for the sub.
Ha! That's my boy!
So are there any games you're looking forward to from the lot that Ubisoft is going to present besides the Division 2? We all know you're here for the Division 2. You can't hide it. We know. We know. So we need the fast leather belt. That's the component we need. Fast leather belt. Okay. I just wanted to check that. Should we switch the build? Let's switch it up to our XP farm build. So this is Hunter's Fury, 1886 build, and then all armored up, expertise everywhere. You see I got 12 expertise on all my gear, 14. Gold, thanks for that sub.
Ha! That's my boy!
Yeah, the new AC game is November, I think. That's right, November 10th or something like that. That's exciting. I think it's going to be a good back half of the year for games. I think we're going to have more to choose than we're going to have the ability to play. You know, like, I don't know. How many of you guys are excited about First Descendant?
Golden bullet being assembled by hostile. Hostile completed the golden bullet. Golden bullet received.
Did anybody test it? Did anybody do the free technical test weekend?
Reinforcements incoming. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Nobody. Give me your gold. Oh, I lost it. Oh my god, bullets going right through him. I always complain about that, but it is a little frustrating. This guy's so fucking tanky. Hold on. I got something for you. Oh my gosh, I can't land it. Stop tweaking out, man.
Incoming hostiles detected.
What do we got? There they are. Oh, look, they're right there. Yeah, it broke my heart too, Biz. I was really upset that that game turned out to be so bad. I mean, is that what you mean? Do you think it was bad? Like, I thought it was really bad, and I was a big fan of Battlefield, man. I loved Battlefield. I mean, I stopped playing it after Battlefield 4, and then I bought that game, and I was just like, oh man, it felt like a simulation to me. The whole thing felt like one big simulation. Changed my life too, Brent. Yeah. I've, every season, when they deliver something new, I go back to this build and see if there's anything I can do to improve it. And this season it was Palisades. So this season I was able to put even more armor on kill. So we're getting 30% armor on kill plus 60% bonus armor on kill. Pretty sick, right? And it just, I mean, I actually don't I tell people, like, I don't actually recommend you use it a lot because it'll be game over for you. I mean, right? Like if you don't need XP and you just use this build all the time, it'd be like, oh man, this game is so easy. But there's other builds that are just as effective. We were talking about it the other night. Because this one isn't exactly a new player build. Although a new player can figure it out pretty easy. But, you know, there's mechanics, and they got to figure out the mechanics. Like, you know, headhunter and headshot damage and how much you need. And, you know, and then you have determined, and that's its own thing too. And, you know, for all of us that have been around for a while, that's the details that we've figured out a long time ago. But for a new player, it's just like you see them sometimes struggling, like, I can't get the chain kill. Like, I see you chain killing, I can't do that. It's like, well, you know, the mechanics, right? You got to start out with your Nemesis or your TAC 50 and then switch over to 1886. Otherwise, you got to get rid of all your armor, you know. But the mechanics are just good habit anyways, you know. You play with this build only, Norigami? You don't get bored? Like, the game doesn't become too easy? I mean, it's sort of a solo build, but... Hey, we gotta clean up a little bit. I don't even know how many red stars I have. I gotta remember to cash these in before 84. Did we get all of our things? Yeah. Let's claim some of these. The basic ones. A lot of them I like to roll over into my stash, but my stash has been getting kind of full. Tim, what up, man? Lady Conqueror's back. What up, lady? Thanks for your sub. Malreth, what up? I didn't see you sneak in. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me just clean this up real fast. Ongoing. We should start doing a wager like, did they fix the gear? Did they fix the new gear set? Did they give it more damage? Or better way of stacking? So that was the biggest complaint. I mean, damage is one thing, but it was the stacking, right? It was like on hit and it would cycle or something like that. I don't even remember all the details. What up, Chevy? The guess is no. Sorry, Texas. I'm killing your LCD. I know what you mean. Okay. Let's see if we got anything good. Weird Langmo. That's actually not bad. All gold golden with skill damage on it too. It's actually pretty nice. You know, because then you can... The bad... I mean, I might end up tossing it because it's in the mask slot. And usually when I'm running a status build, the vial is going to go with it. But it's good to pair up with the... what do you call it? Electric. Right, have one golem, one electric. Death grips. Explosive resistance. Huh, maybe. Probably already have it. Kind of nice. Yeah, my stash is getting full here. Push this off. What's up, dog? It's okay. No, yeah, Brent, you can't. You can't. Yeah, I got it pitched. It's pinned at the top of the chat. So drops. Oh, Skelly's got it too. Yeah, Skelly posted it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's do a sound check because we're getting to that time. So we're about 8 minutes away. So. Some changes here real quick. Let me find my button. Oh, here's the roadmap. Can we take it? Let's take a look at this first since we got a couple extra minutes. I forgot I put this up here. So this is the roadmap. So we're basically at the gold division 2, the gold one. And so Heartland was canceled. Sorry to bring up bad news again, but Heartland was canceled. Will they recycle that game somehow? I don't know. Nobody knows. We just know it's canceled. So So yeah, we have the Division mobile coming out. We have the novels, which I think are all out already. I haven't done much there myself on the novels. I'm keeping up to date with them. And then we got the Netflix film. I've done some coverage on that, but the director said it's not canceled and he can't talk about it because of his NDA, which is pretty tight. So maybe a surprise, but my guess is it's going to have something to do with the Division 3. They're probably going to line that up. Who knows? And then we got the revised roadmap. So this is what I think we're going to see on the top corner here, the top right. If you go up and right, then that's what I think we're going to be focused on today. So I think what they're going to do is walk us through year 6, season 1, hopefully some quality of life improvements, and then they're just going to go through some regular season details. And then how much we get beyond that, I don't know. You know, will it be high level? Will they give us visuals? Will they go into details on season 2.0 for season 2? Will they start talking about the DLC? We will see. But yeah, and then the Division 3, we don't have a hard date on yet. But that is what's in store. Okay, so I'm gonna change my audio here. Audio for OBS. You might hear an echo for a second, but we want to make sure that goes away before this starts. Okay, where is my... Close you up. Special. Here we go. Okay, so now we're on Ubisoft's official page. This is just a video replay here, so you should be hearing their audio now. This is Prince of Persia. Muting the music. Let me turn it up.
Right, and you see that last
Well, it's max.
on our screen.
It's
This
at
is
max.
going to be the last one. Will be for Xbox. We're still sorting PC, so hang tight. If you entered the PC giveaway, please don't.
How's the audio
We have to make
sound
sure
for
that
you there?
everyone
Is
that
it
is a winner redeems their code. If
good?
not, we will re-roll.
Yeah, I got a build video for you. I'll put it out here in a second.
Okay, JM Montero got their code. Wonderful.
Go phase 2. Oh, his stupid arrows from the sky.
Ooh, M. Demir got their code.
Low,
Wonderful.
huh?
All right,
Okay.
Yank and Devil, please respond to Brittany's whispers.
Oh.
I'm gonna double down and message Bunny for the PlayStation code, and Drakdal again, and Vikeen again. They're probably not in the chat anymore, but we're gonna try to get them their codes. There's, I think, 2 left for PlayStation.
Oh god. He's good. He's good.
Or hold on, let me try something else real quick. Let me see if I can get this louder. Is it like, yeah, I'm turning it up, but
Maxisaurus said the boss looks amazing. Animations, I mean, yeah. Shout out to this dev team. Very good animations.
Ah, didn't want to catch that.
still can't hear it. Okay, hold on.
Gildor said this game was so much fun, one of the best Metroidvania of all time. So glad you liked it. I'm sure the devs will appreciate that as well.
He knew.
For those calling for a PlayStation reroll, there were 3 winners that I'm still giving.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna switch out of
We're
it.
Still
Then I'm gonna mute that, and then let's turn this one on. Yeah. This is a replay too, so can you, Skeletor, can you hear anything right now? Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so let me turn this back on. And then let's turn it back on here to max audio for OBS. Okay, cool. So I'll keep messing with it, making sure we got the right volume here. Okay, well now there's no audio because it's just this hold screen here. It's awfully quiet in here, huh? At the moment, it's awfully quiet. Come on, dudes. Give me some music. Let me turn on my music. It's eerie when it's that quiet. There we go. All right, 38 seconds. Come on, boy. Yeah, there's no noise right now. Acolyte, I appreciate you.
Ha! That's my boy!
There's no sound coming out of their stream yet. Yeah. All right, starting soon. Morton, I know Morton. I still see him on Twitter. Chevy's everywhere. It's about to go down.
Take a photo.
And how it is affected by the wilderness. Look and feel, such as the East Indies looking more gloomy and desaturated versus the open seas.
Hold on a second. I'm going to try the YouTube side because maybe they're slow on Twitch. I don't want to sign it. Don't make me sign it. I'm already signed in, buddy. Okay, I got it. Hold on a second. Twitch is live now.
Low frequency is the slow, deep swells of the sea, whereas higher frequencies give us the choppy, smaller waves. Of course, I am simplifying this quite a bit, but it is iterating on these FFT layers and the amazing collaborative effort across many teams and disciplines that give us the amazing water we have in Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones represents the culmination of years of innovations and advancements. We are incredibly proud of our authentic, diverse, multiplayer naval experience and the water tech that makes it all possible. I hope you enjoy sailing our water as much as we love creating it.
Hey everybody, it's time for a fun little musical break with Rocksmith Plus, the award-winning method that was voted the fastest way to learn guitar, and it's helped over 5 million players. That's a lot of players. Watch this.
Thanks, guys. I'm a Tom Petty fan for sure.
Iconic riffs that have never been easier to learn before, and check this out. Not only can you learn your favorite songs in guitar and bass, Rocksmith Plus now from your favorite artists like Metallica, Green Day, Paramore, The White Stripes, and many, many more. Better yet, in addition to PC and mobile, Rocksmith Plus is also available on PlayStation. Learn a new instrument, or just make yourself a little proud by improving your skills.
Try for free today.
Mr. Spade?
Ooh, this looks naughty.
Sophie? What's going on?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and snoop through our guest stuff.
Sneaky.
Naughty.
And Mr. Spade caught you in the act, I suppose?
Yes.
I could keep an eye out and call you if I see our mysterious photographer return.
Drops will start
Are you
at 12.
telling me I should snoop around?
Well, it's nothing you haven't done before, is it?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew, hi. I was
spying on our manager?
I can't remember the last time work was this interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely one
Bust
way
out
to
the
put
black
it.
light.
What the hell?
Totally.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay. I need you to tell me everything that happened.
Maybe don't mention that to the police.
Did you touch anything?
No, nothing. What a week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Roy, but I just don't believe you.
I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not.
The other game looks like it'd be like really slow to play. Yeah, you should, if you're watching on Twitch, you should see a drops enabled little pop-up in your stream chat with the Ubisoft logo. You get it, like, it might be hidden. It should say event, and so you might have to open it. Anyways, they're active and working. They don't have a time on the post show, but we estimate about 60 minutes. So here are the drops. I'm going to just post them up here for a minute. These are the main event drops.
Set your alarms for about 20 minutes from now,
12.
where we'll kick off with an exclusive look at Star Wars Outlaws, and then hear more from Assassin's Creed Shadows and xDefiant live here in LA. But for now, let's dive back into the pool and cool off with a peek at a classic family board game brought to life with Monopoly, our premier tactical shooter Rainbow Six Siege,
which will
and
be
some of the indie games
probably about
supported
1
by
p.m.
UBISOFT.
Pacific Standard Time, give or take. Yeah, so they're not included in this lineup because it's actually considered a separate event, but I do have it connected to my...
King of the Hat is out now on Steam. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Nothing? That's what most people will do about it. Or are you special? An outlier? One who might just might buy it? Buy the game! Become King of the Hat! Butterfly, smooth control, simple, deep.
That's what I think, Squad.
Spicy plays.
But I mean, I think there might be other games involved in the post-event, but I think the post-event is Division 2 Season 1, Year 6 review or official announcement. But we're going to see the apparel event at least, right? But there's got to be quality of life discussions because that's supposed to launch.
More to come. But for now, King of the Hat is out now on Steam.
That's a weird looking game.
Washing Machine Junior's here.
Since 2015, Siege has remained the undisputed reference for competitive players, searching for a tactical PvP shooter. Unlike other shooters, you need to act faster, think sharper, and fight smarter. In Rainbow Six Siege, there are always two sides. You play as attackers and defenders. At the beginning of every round, attackers and defenders will each have an allotted time to design and coordinate their tactics. Attackers send drones to run reconnaissance along the map, locate hostile threats, and target enemies' objectives. In the meantime, defenders fortify their positions with a variety of tools and gadgets, reinforcing walls, setting up barricades, laying traps, and prepping for the impending
And I'll be taking
assault.
notes and stuff like that. I'll post up a recap.
Round, you'll have to pick your operator carefully. Each operator comes with their own unique gadget, weapon,
after the stream,
loadout, and playstyle. So forming your squad of 5 is like assembling the pieces of a puzzle. You'll need to find the right fit to bring a perfect strategy to life. Siege has more than 65 operators to choose from. You can pick the operator that matches your own distinct playstyle.
Tito rants.
Some operators excel at setting traps.
Yeah, so Tito's gonna have a new series.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
And that's just a few of the many possibilities. Without health regeneration or respawn, all your actions matter and have direct consequences on the success or failure of your squad. And here, the best plans are the ones the enemy will never see coming. That's why you need to use every piece of the environment to your advantage.
I don't quit you. I don't give a fuck. Got a million things I'd rather watch you.
Is a tool that will be key to your success. And every year,
Well, he's a little
our
stream
World
shy,
Championship,
but
the Six Invitational, crowns the best Rainbow Six Siege players.
he's gonna be doing angry reviews.
Worldwide icons.
Pretty
But
excited
whether
about
you're
it.
new to the game or a veteran player, you'll find that in Siege, it's not about if you can outgun your opponent, but whether you can outplan them.
Was that mobile?
Being at UBISOFT Montreal is very surreal. It feels like a full circle moment.
So there's a game I've been dropping on Twitter, seeing if anybody else is caught on this one. Squirrel with a gun. Squirrel as in little fuzzy animal. Squirrel with a gun. Have you seen this game? It's coming soon. I can't remember when, but I think it might be July. It looks hella good. It is literally a squirrel with a gun. And the gun is like obviously not a little gun, like a life-size normal gun, like it's proportionally accurate. And so when he shoots the gun, like he goes flying backwards. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I don't know. Duck with a knife. It sounds right though. Yeah, he's got like he's got different guns and stuff like that. I love unique games like that. There's that one, I know some people might not be into it, but there's that one that Xbox showcased. It was called, shoot, I forget the name of it. Nade Punk or something like that? What is it called? It's a hero shooter. It looks really cool.
If you're joining us,
Here we go.
we're
Here we go.
live
Look
in
at
LA
that.
and you're watching the
Division
UBISOFT
next.
Forward pre-show. Only 10 minutes to go until the main show starts and it's heating up. We'll be joining the team to kick things off with gameplay from Star Wars Outlaws, but for now, take a sip of that cocktail and settle in for news on our brand new free-to-play arena shooter, Battle Core Arena, the warrior's den that is for honor, Assassin's Creed Mirage on your iOS devices, and some tactical updates from the Division 2.
Tactical updates. Let's start there. I don't know why they only did PC for that ball game. And I thought it would have been cool if you were actually more of a character that actually interacts with the ball. Kind of like Alita. Did you see Alita, that movie? Where they had that like cyber ball, battle ball kind of thing. always find it interesting, these games. Like, who's the market? Who's the market for these games? Like, because there's so many games out there, right? There's so many games out there, and it's like, how would you find time to play this one? You know? What up, Classified? Like, I want a game where you can build like a robot warrior, or like maybe even like a hybrid human robot warrior, just like Alita. Like, I would love to be able to do that, where you give yourself special weapons and stuff like that. Try to take out the other player. Kids. You think?
I remember a time of peace.
I was thinking maybe foreign markets too.
Summer winds. Another life no longer meant for me. Bushido called in the shape of a blade. The last of its kind.
Leo! Appreciate you.
Our enemies are legion.
Congrats to everybody who got a sub.
They
I mean, a
strike
membership.
us by the swarms.
Leo making it rain.
But 1,000 blades cannot match mine.
You know, I love anything samurai. I just have a really hard time like in picking the game that I would want to invest in, because I feel like I'm so easily disappointed by samurai games. It's been a long time since I found a good one. You know, I tried For Honor on my own not too long ago, and it was all right. It just felt dated, you know? It is dated. It felt, look, this is a weird way to describe it, but it felt time consuming. I know that sounds weird, right? But like, I felt like you run around and you get into these one-on-one engagements.
I will be waiting.
You fight that dude.
For anything.
And then go run around some, you know what I mean? Like, it just, until you encounter the next dude. It just felt, I don't know. That looked kind of cool though. For Honor does really good with their promotions. Real deal.
Oh my God! Someone clip that, please! That was not okay. That's not okie dokie.
Is anybody playing Skull of Bones out there? If you're that one guy, please raise your hand. I'm really excited for a Legacy. That's what's getting me into Assassin's Creed, where I think they should have made it a little more, I don't know, a little more immersive, kind of like a mech. Like, you know, the mech games, you know, they always visually do a really good job with the customizing a mech thing and how the mechs interact with the world. Silent Rage, are you that guy? Are you the guy? You're the one that bought the game? I was wondering who the one was that bought the game. So, part of me thinks, this is crazy. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go out there for a second. Oh wait, never mind. Hold that thought.
The Division 2 has been going strong for over 5 years. Based on the feedback we received from you, we deployed thousands of improvements, updates, and balancing changes, making the game better than ever. And we are just getting started. The first season of Year 6 is starting tomorrow, and with it, we are unlocking level 40 and the entire endgame for all Division 2 players. Tune in to our post-show later today to hear more about the Year 6 updates. Now, let's take a look at what's coming with Season 1.
What do you believe, Agent? What's the truth? That Lau was a traitor? That Kelso has betrayed you? And that I am your enemy? A friend. An ally. You want the truth, Agent? Real, no more lies. You might not like these. Come find me.
All Division 2 players can now reach level 40 to unlock endgame content. Update includes the Summit, Countdown, Paradise Lost Incursion, Seasonal Manhunt and Events, and earn exclusive weapons and gear.
Okay, wait. So did they just make the expansion
We're
free?
just seconds out from
Is
the
that
main
what they
show?
just did?
Don't miss our
That's what I
amazing
took
post-show
from
where
that.
we'll dive deeper into some exclusive gameplay. But now, and I've always
Jelenar,
wanted to
thank you,
say
sub.
this, it's time to
Ha!
join the crew
That
in a
my
galaxy
boy.
far, far
Oh,
away.
sorry about the echo on that one.
Welcome to UBISOFT Forward.
Yeah, that's how I heard it too. I think they're saying if you buy the Division 2, the expansion's free, basically.
Okay, we're skipping that part.
And I think that has to do with the new season structure, I bet. They want more bodies for the rewards track purchasables.
Hold on, Nix!
Ooh, here we go. Post show. So about an hour. Is that Stargate? Star Wars. That's close.
Hey, new record. At the top, where it should be. Let's go, Nix.
Hello everyone, I'm Matthias Karlsson, Game Director at Massive Entertainment. Today, we'll show you a different type of adventure, and as we journey across multiple systems, we will come across many opportunities for a scoundrel. In Star Wars Outlaws, one of your motivations for exploration is to find elusive experts scattered across the galaxy. These experts will help Kay pick up new skills to survive in the underworld. Here, we're looking for a gunslinger who can teach us some new tricks. Our intel points to the Mos Eisley Cantina on Tatooine. So let's head back to our ship. We're picking up in Accra Station. A remnant of the Clone Wars, it used to be a refueling station that now acts as a trade hub for illegal contraband. It's a great place to resupply. Merchants are often affiliated with a syndicate and might offer you a special deal if you're in good standing with them.
Can I help you?
This kind of business attracts all kinds of shipjackers, contract brokers, and corrupt officials.
Need your name cleared from the wanted list.
Your ship, the Trailblazer, is a refined EML 850, the last of its kind. On board, you'll find everything you need to finalize your preparations.
Hey, Andy.
Hi, Kay. Space.
Each planet has its own system for you to explore, and many opportunities to make a few credits, which you can choose to engage with or not.
I am under attack! My ship will not survive long!
This is Kay Vess on board the Trailblazer. I'm coming to help.
Turret activated, Kay.
One down. Happy to help. And you can tell Gorak he owes Kay Vess a ship.
In space, your actions also have consequences and can impact your reputation with syndicates. This optional dogfight allowed us to improve our reputation with the Pikes while making a few credits.
Spooling up the hyperdrive.
Now let's continue our journey and head to Tatooine.
Tatooine space, edge of the galaxy.
The Tattoo system is in the clutches of the Hutt cartel. Our reputation with them is poor, so we best be on our way. Welcome to legendary Mos Eisley, the infamous hive of scum and villainy. We could head straight to our destination, or explore what the city has to offer. Recreating this iconic city is a dream come true for our team, allowing us to show parts of Mos Eisley you've never seen before.
Room for one more?
There are many opportunities for a scoundrel, including working your way in with the Hut Cartel. Most of Tatooine's economy is under their control, even though the increased Imperial presence has been hurting their business. But first, we need to pick up the trail of our expert gunslinger. The best place to start is the cantina. By asking around, we learn of a pirate who is deadly with the blaster and who used to work for the Hut Cartel. Our intel leads to one of their storehouses, located in the southern hills. Traveling to your destination can be an adventure in itself. As you move across scorching dunes and dusty valleys, you'll quickly realize that this lawless desert planet still holds many mysteries. We've reached our destination. We need to locate our storehouse and find our way into this heavily guarded fortress without triggering the alarm.
Busy place.
All right. Maybe there's a data pad or something that can tell me who that old gunslinger is.
Nix, attack.
Good job, buddy. Nix, do you sense anyone close?
Sutta.
Aguatisti!
Easy.
All right, let's see what we have here. Yes, I got it. Wait, Quint? That sheriff from Wayfar used to work for the Hutts? I should talk to her.
Oh, come on!
We've been spotted, but we now know where to find our gunslinger. Let's get out of here quick.
We're in trouble, pal. We need a quick exit. Come on, Nick.
Here we are.
You again. If you're still looking for Haas, I haven't seen him.
Actually, I'm here for you. I heard you're the best shot on the planet.
Oh, and you want to be second best. Now is not a good time. The Hutts are coming, and I need to get ready. Get your blaster out.
What we have just shown you is the beginning of one of the many adventures you can go on in Star Wars Outlaws. Whether you want to learn new blaster skills, upgrade your speeder, or become an unstoppable thief. Finding an expert is always an adventure in a galaxy full of opportunities.
We should get moving.
What do you guys think?
Surviving in the workers' district.
Where's the multiplayer in
Cantobite.
this stuff, you know?
Seeing the
Cooperative.
rich get richer while pulling off small cons with your buddy Nix is all you've ever known. After crossing one of the galaxy's elite, you end up hunted, with your one chance of freedom being an impossible task to pull off one of the greatest heists of all time. To increase your chances of survival, you'll need to seek out elusive experts scattered all across the Outer Rim. From a skilled pirate turned sheriff gunslinger to a sabacc high roller who has perfected sleight of hand, or even a group of scrap hoarding Jawas that can fit off-market parts to your starship. Follow rumors whispered between locals or a tip-off from a cantina bartender that will lead you to their location before embarking on shady and often dangerous jobs to grow from a street thief into a fearless outlaw. But as a wanted scoundrel, it's in your best interest only to stick around long enough to get what you need before jumping to a brand new location. Syndicates and their leaders such as Lady Kira and Jabba the Hutt have their hand in every part of the galaxy, from the darkest corner of Acre Station to the lawless sands of Tatooine. Build your reputation with them to earn lucrative rewards, or gamble everything, risk facing their wrath, and double-cross them to land yourself a big score. On behalf of Massive Entertainment, along with our co-development studios all across Ubisoft, and of course, Lucasfilm Games, it's my privilege to share another look at this childhood dream come true that we've crafted with passion and wonder. We hope you love it too. If you're willing to take the risk, the galaxy is full of opportunity.
Welcome to the first ever open world Star Wars game. Set in the dangerous golden age of the underworld.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Okay.
You play as Kay Vess, a scoundrel looking to start a new life. Kay gets pulled into a plan that will change everything.
I believe if you follow the plan, no one gets hurt.
Fortunately, she won't do it alone. From childhood, Kay and Nix have been inseparable partners,
You're welcome.
helping each other every step of the way.
All right, distract him, Nix.
Using their criminal skills and tools, Kay and Nix will have to constantly adapt to every scenario.
Nix, you want to drop that for me? Come on. Whoa.
If you don't want me to sound the alarm, you'll get me out of here.
As your versatility grows, gain access to new skills and more lucrative contracts.
There she is.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
And in this world, your actions have consequences.
I can't let you walk out of here. I'm gonna finish it.
Shame.
And reputation is everything.
Where is he?
The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, and more attention you'll receive from some of the most notorious syndicates of the galaxy.
And how did you think it was going to end?
Tell the governor the payments will not increase.
It's up to you where your loyalties lie.
Hey, Nick!
Being wanted by the Empire brings a new set of challenges.
This is getting bad. Hold tight!
So as your exploits grow, beware of who you cross.
Hang on!
Scattered across the stars are unique locations, rich biomes, environments, and adventures to discover. Traverse the lush jungle world of Akiva, the ancient city of Kijimi, the dangerous savannah moon of Tashara, or roam the lawless planet of Tatooine. When it's time to move, pilot K's Trailblazer to transition from planet to planet.
MD, fire up the hyperdrive.
Ready to jump.
Once you land, you can explore all these worlds on K's S-57 Cardinal speeder. This is the life of an outlaw, a life where you fight, explore, and infiltrate parts of the galaxy you never thought possible. There are opportunities at every turn, and if you're willing to take the risk and defy the odds, the galaxy is yours for the taking.
Watch me detonate.
They didn't give us more details than that? What the F? What was that? What was that?
Hello, everyone. Since our launch, it's been very exciting.
They're holding
watching
out
the
on
community grow
xDefiant until July
and have
1st?
fun with the world
What
we
is
created.
that? That's
We've
one of their
gathered a
biggest
lot of
games. How
your
are they not
feedback
sharing it
during
right
season
now?
1, and we are
Oh my
continuing
God,
to
what
work
is
with
going
you,
on?
Our community.
What is
to bring
happening?
An engaging and immersive naval experience. Season 2, Chorus of Havoc, has just begun and introduces a new narrative arc with brand new Sea Lords, the Huback twins. Armand and Bertrand are set to challenge you with their orchestral fleet and reward you with new loot if you are victorious. You will also get a brand new ship, the Brig. It's fast, maneuverable, and perfect as a warship or smuggling vessel. This season will have you face off against a vicious and hungry new sea monster, the Megalodon, Lestari. Special time-limited events, the Summer Fiesta and Dragon's Regatta boat races will have you competing for additional rewards to customize your ships and arsenal. We've also added community-requested features, including fleet management, allowing you to assign your ships to a POI, secure your profits, expand your empire, and deliver precious pieces of aid. New solo and PvE game modes have been added, giving you more ways to acquire manufactories and defend them from rivals looking to cripple your empire. Ship upgrades will elevate your favorite ships to powerful new levels, offering further diversity in your playstyle. This summer, the fresh gameplay experiences will continue with our upcoming Season 3, Into the Dragon's Wake. You will meet the mysterious Li Tianning, a renegade of the naval faction, the Dragon's Claw. This new Sea Lord will create a big impact on the open seas and brings new activities, stories, and rewards. You will also face off against a brand new legendary sea monster like never before, a flying dragon, resurfaced after eons of slumber. A new 5v5.
Hello everyone, I'm Gwen Béraud, brand director for Prince of Persia, and today I have 3 special treats for you. Since 1989, players have gone on epic adventures through legendary Persia, embodying relentless princes, capable of defying gravity, running on walls, rewinding time to avoid traps, and defeating mythical creatures. To celebrate the 35th anniversary of this iconic franchise, we wanted to give you new, exhilarating adventures. Back in January, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown released to critical acclaim from media and players. Today, Ubisoft Montpellier has a special treat for you all. Check it out.
Hello everyone. Thank you for all the love you shared about our game and the free updates released over the past months. It's been thrilling to watch.
Wow, but the f***ing Lord. Oh!
And now, have a look at our first title update, available for free, called Divine Trials. And next, a glimpse of a story DLC.
But we are not stopping there. Ubisoft has partnered with the indie studio Evil Empire to bring their amazing independent spirit to the franchise. The Rogue Prince of Persia, which released just a few weeks ago, is a fast-paced action platforming roguelite. Throughout the early access phase, we'll be gathering valuable feedback from you all, while also delivering regular updates and additional content. Here's a taste.
Hi, we're recording this just before early access release, while everyone is in full debugging mode and completely freaking out. So by the time you see this, the Rogue Prince of Persia would have been out for 2 weeks already. And it's time to thank you, people from the future, for all your love and the billions of sales we've made now that the game is bug-free and has 100% positive reviews. Today, I can happily announce that our first update, the Temple of Fire, is about to release. Check it out.
Finally, I will leave you with a glimpse of what we are calling our love letter to one of the most beloved games in the entire series. One that I'm sure you'll agree is truly timeless. Thank you.
With Rocksmith Plus, you can learn guitar and piano fast anytime, anywhere. From your PC, mobile, and now PlayStation. Discover thousands of hit songs from artists like Metallica, Tom Petty, Coldplay, and Linkin Park, with new songs added each month. Enjoy practice tools to hone your skills, like adaptive difficulty and tab or sheet music view. Whether you're a beginner or expert, anyone can learn with Rocksmith Plus. Plus, get real-time feedback with personalized AI recommendations to grow your skills each day. And best of all, new users can download Rocksmith Plus free with access to a limited number of songs, lessons, and features. Try for free today.
No way. No freaking way. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this looks so nice. Probably going to be saying that a lot.
I got goosebumps.
Nice and easy. We're going to be best pals. Whoa! Yo, let's go!
Nice. Slide and punch a guy, it's great.
The battle has been won. It is time to heal, rejoice, and celebrate. Welcome to the Great Games.
Target is secured.
Get down!
They tried to break us. But we'll rise stronger.
Long time no see.
Hi everyone. What a first year we had with the Crew Motorfest. Season 4 will be the final update of Year 1 coming in July. It will be all about car customization and you will discover our latest playlist, Donk versus a Rider. Now, let's talk about the future. I'm thrilled to give you a first look at our festival program for the year to come. In Year 2, Motorfest will continue to grow with more seasons, cars, and playlists. We will start with Season 5 and a huge surprise. We know many of you love spending hours exploring our beautiful world. So, what about discovering a new playground? Yes, a brand new Hawaiian island will be added to the game at the launch of Season 5 for free. Season 5 will also bring a sequel to a fan favorite playlist with Men in Japan, Volume 2. Year 2 will introduce a brand new gameplay experience. Chase and Takedown arrive at Motorfest. Let's have a look.
We're driven by the chase. Always on the lookout. And once our target is in sight, it's on. There's no rest for us, as the chase never stops.
The Chase Squad will be joining Motorfest in November as premium PvE content. To find out more, tune in to our next The Crew showcase in September. Thank you for watching and see you there.
By order of the Emperor, my fellow Romans, I bring forth tidings of hope across our glorious lands. For we stand on the threshold of a new age. Our streets shall be lined with abundance. Our fields shall yield bountiful harvests, and our coffers shall overflow with wealth. An era of prosperity dawns upon us, heralded by the arrival of a new governor.
You can take it from here.
I love that trailer.
That was awesome. Hi, my name is Manuel Reiner. I'm creative director.
And hi, I'm Hay Anderson, brand director. And it's with great pleasure and enthusiasm that we, on behalf of the Ubisoft Mind Studio, stand before you to give you a glimpse into the extraordinary new chapter that is Anno 117 Pax Romana, a fan favorite setting that's been highly awaited. Now, we'll be releasing in 2025 on both PC and console. But today, we embark on an unparalleled journey. Just imagine, it's the year 117, time of the Pax Romana.
Yes, and united by conquest, the Empire found its way to peace and become a cultural melting pot. Anno 117 Pax Romana will deliver a Roman gaming experience unlike anything you have ever played. And for the first time in Anno, you will be able to choose your starting province. Either the mysterious Celtic wetlands of Albion, where no civilized Roman wants to be, or the traditional Roman heartlands, Latium, close to the hungry heart of Empire.
Manu, I'm so excited for this game.
Same for me.
And there are so many more exciting features and details that we'll reveal in time. So stay tuned for next year as Anno 117 Pax Romana will be releasing on both PC and console. But it's with great passion and excitement that we bring this 25-year-old timeless game here to the main stage at Ubisoft Forward. And to our core, loyal fans, a massive thank you, because without you, none of this would be possible.
Thank you, everyone.
shadows
that serve the light.
The ocean's filled with new ships, but they all come from the same river. Greed, power, vengeance. We must learn to trust
And follow the blade.
together.
Hello everyone, I'm Charles Benoit, Game Director on Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm very proud to be here today to present our dream project, a game that we have wanted to make for a very long time. Yes, we're finally going to feudal Japan at the end of Sengoku era. It was a period of war where clans were fighting for power, a turning point in history culminating in the unification of Japan. A period shaped by political intrigue, secret leagues, and battles fought in the shadows. And a time where the greatest warrior became heroes and inspired the most amazing and well-known epic fantasies, the samurai and the shinobi. Two perfect archetypes for our dual protagonist. You'll embody the deadliest trained assassin in history, the shinobi, with Naue, a young woman from the mountains of Higa province, who was forced by war to learn the arts of deception. You'll also experience Japan through the eyes of Yasuke, an historical character whose legend is surrounded by mysteries. It allows us to tell the story of a foreigner who becomes a samurai under Oda Nobunaga, the most powerful daimyo at that time. Two protagonists with unique personal stories and views of the world. Once allied, player can bounce freely between both characters. Play either as Yasuke, a strong combat-focused samurai, or as Naue, the agile and stealthy shinobi. And as you progress in your adventure, you'll feel the time passing like never before. We're introducing a full year cycle where you'll be able to rediscover a location under different season and weather. For example, in winter, ice may prevent you from going underwater. But as the season gets warmer, you can now use spawns to approach your enemies. Or heavy rain will help you to blend in the environment, to lurk or escape your opponents. You can also use your surroundings to your favor. At night, extinguish lanterns and destroy brazier to vanish in the shadows. Each day and season bring its own challenges. But today, I'm really excited to share an extended look at Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay. You're about to see a sequence where Naue and Yasuke are hunting corrupted daimyo through beautiful parts of Japan. You'll see the dynamic of our two heroes, and now they complement their strengths with the unstoppable force of Yasuke and the deadly skills of Naue. Thank you everyone, enjoy.
Peace and war, benevolence and cruelty. I tread my own path in this divided land. Fukuyama, at last. The fields are busy. A big harvest requires many hands.
Can that be Oda Nobunaga's famous? That samurai!
And merchant looks uneasy.
I will not tolerate this
Well, you are a friendly beast, are you not?
Samurai sir, this way, I beg you. Hurry, sir, please.
Right behind you, little one.
Oh, Baba, I brought someone.
Ikimaru, I wonder where you went. Ah, a samurai. One that does not hail from these lands.
I am a stranger, yes. But you have nothing to fear from me.
Ha! I have enough to fear from the men of Kochiyama. They abuse their power, taxing us again and again, leaving us only scraps. I bet they are in the market now, along the main road. A stranger might make good native, leading a village of a threat like these men.
Is that so? Then I shall see it done. For this life, if not the next.
You miserable wretch!
More division among the people here. More corruption. Such beauty, shadowed by suffering. What is happening here?
This isn't your fight, samurai. I told you, keep walking. Make your peace!
They were going to kill me. Thank you.
There's another. Up the road toward the castle. A corrupt samurai named Fujioka.
Protector turned persecutor. Greed cannot rule this village. Not while I have breath in my lungs and a blade in my hand.
I said kill him. I'll wash away his failure with your blood.
You will have to spill it first.
Who do you think you are?
For the people, I am justice. I was going to handle that.
Too slow. What did you find?
The samurai has been stealing from the villagers. He has been starving the people here for some time.
So now we know who he worked for.
The daimyo in Fukuyama Castle.
We should go.
Not before we send our allies to look for him. He'll be difficult to find.
The daimyo. He's there.
Who will take the lead?
We can sneak in.
Or charge through the front gate.
It's almost dark. No one will see me coming.
They will not stand a chance. But be careful in there.
Don't worry. I won't be alone. It'll be me and the shadows.
In the shadows. To serve the light.
I'll go straight for the daimyo. When fighting a snake, why wrestle the body when you can slice off the head? You're mine now, Snake.
Who did that?
You dig himself a trench with those nightly footsteps. That's a grave.
A grave, huh? He's coming. I need to hide.
Useless, all of you! First, Fujioka dies in the street at the hands of some stranger! Serve me scalding tea. Besides ruining its delicate flavor, I nearly lose my tongue for business.
Fujioka must have been the samurai Yasuke took out. Good riddance.
Take your tongue.
A daimyo like that deserves a slower death than the one I'm about to give him.
All the Hayashi has been assassinated. Kill her! Let's get her! Do not let that shinobi escape!
I've shed all the blood I need. Time to go.
Stop her! Hurry up and kill her!
You being allies then.
Hello everyone. It's a pleasure for all of us to be here to celebrate our shared passion for games. I wanted to say thank you to all Ubisoft teams around the world. Their talent, creativity, hard work is what makes all of us and all this possible. So, to all our players, thank you. Your passion is our driving force, and we can't wait for you to get your hands on the amazing games you have seen today. So,
hey, we knew we were going to see the Shadows. We knew we were going to see Star Wars. And Skull and Bones on the list, though, right?
Hello, my name is Thierry Dansereau, art director on Assassin's Creed Shadows.
And I'm Charles Benoit, game director on Assassin's Creed Shadows.
So stay tuned for the Division 2. We're here to see
our first gameplay walkthrough for Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Your 6 Season 1 reveals and
more.
Are
really iconic in Japanese culture and also very striking visually. So when the players see them, they will know there is something interesting to discover following that path. It can be secrets, it can be loot, targets, everything that fuel your progression.
Fukuyama. At last.
We wanted to showcase one of the many castle towns that the game will have. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, you'll be exploring a dynamic and ever-changing open world, all of which is affected by dynamic seasons and weather systems. The wildlife is now more than ever part of the game ecosystem and biomes. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, a lot of the game wildlife will evolve and change colors through seasons, and the player will even see puppies, mostly in the springtime.
Well, you are a friendly beast, are you not?
The goal is to have a more natural behaviors and awareness systems.
Samurai sir, I beg you.
Such beauty, shadowed by suffering.
You're about to see Yasuke in action. In that sequence, Yasuke is going to find one of his targets.
What is happening here?
We'll have a lot of targets to hunt around Japan, and this zip cam and celebration is used to highlight those moments when you find them.
I told you, keep walking.
Let's see some combat now.
The notion of dynamism was also applied to our props that are, for most of them, breakable.
Yasuke is using a kanabo, so it's a big, massive weapon, slow but very impactful. It's the best weapon to break enemies' armor. It's also a good tactic to remove armor first because it reduces the time to deal with your opponents. You can see the yellow bar under the enemy. It represents the armor, and once it's broken, it's a lot easier to land hits and inflict damage. Attacking and defending charge up your adrenaline meter. Once it's full, you can spend all those resources to push back or knock down or inflict damages, and even put the enemy vulnerable. One of the big combat novelty is the posture system. You can hold your attack and posture at any moment inside a combo. Those attacks inflict massive damage and can also branch into execution. But of course, if you use those attacks, you expose yourself. So the key is to really master the timing and learning enemy behavior. In the end, your competency can give you an edge over your stats.
Greed cannot rule this village.
The players always have two weapons at the same time, so they can freely switch between both of them. You can see here, Yasuke has the classic katana, and he's using one of his unique moves, the sheeted attack. Now you can concentrate on the target. You can see the katana is a lot faster and versatile. Looking at the target, you see he's a lot more reactive and defensive. If you're taking the posture like right now, he's also using one of his posture against you. So it creates really this dance between the two fighters. The enemy reactivity really pushed the player to use all his tools. So the parry, you need to react, you need to read the enemy to find the best opening and land the posture attacks when it's best. Yasuke and Aoi have their own personal story and their own life. But once they allied, they cooperate to achieve the common objective.
Too slow.
It means you can also switch at any moment in the open world. Of course, not during the infiltration or when you're fighting, but otherwise the players can really choose the character they want at any time and choose how they want to play them.
We should go.
Not before we send our allies to look for him.
In this sequence, Yasuke is suggesting to use the spy network. It's a new system that we introduced in Assassin's Creed Shadow to support the Shinobi fantasy and help the player to find their objective. So you can send your spy to scout areas and spot your targets or the quest objective you have. Sometimes we have both characters in the cutscene where you can pick the one who answers or ask questions. At the end, you can also pick the character you want to continue with. You can choose between Naoe being more stealth-oriented or Yasuke being a bit more focused on fight.
But be careful in there.
Don't worry, I won't be alone. It'll be me and the shadows.
From this point, we are with Naoe inside the Fukujiyama Castle. Feudal Japanese castles are amazing playgrounds as they offer a lot of opportunity to play in them in a stealth way or rather in a fight-oriented.
In the following sequence, you can see what's new in terms of parkour and stealth. First, our grappling hook, it's fully physics-based, so your speed and direction can affect where you go. You can also assassinate from the grappling hook, as you can see now. We brought back the cover system to sneak and peek, so you can use your tool from there, you can also observe your surrounding. You can now use prone and crawl in tall grass, so you can hide, you can go under small openings, so it's really useful to sneak around.
You're mine now, Snake.
But one of the big novelties is the dynamic perception of the enemies. They are affected by light and shadow. So here you can see Naoe can break the light and able to vanish and reduce the detection time, so it's a lot easier to quickly move undetected. The weapons of Naoe are great for combat, but also for stealth. Each weapon has a specific type of assassination. Like here with the Kusarigama, you can also assassinate your enemy, but at range. With Naoe, you'll feel like a shinobi with all the new animation we added to make her a lot more agile and faster when doing parkour and everything she does basically.
Naoe is an agile, self-focused shinobi who will use noise, light and shadows to evade detection as enemies respond to their changing surroundings. Naoe is currently making her way to reach her target. She's going through some elite samurai houses, and as she progresses, the player will see and discover other iconic areas of the castle, such as the Daimyo Quarter.
The grappling hook can be also used to grab enemy. which is very useful to move them quickly and dispose of them in the better spot. It's much more efficient than just carrying dead body, for example.
It's giving the player the option to decide if they want to kill or not.
We have a couple of abilities, we have gear, we have weapons that can bring down enemies until they are wake up by other people. Like you saw with the Kusarigama, the katana also have special assassination. You can stab people through shoji door and stay mostly silent.
What do you
Depending on
believe?
the weapon you have equipped, you have a different assassination opportunity.
He's coming. I need to hide.
In interior, there are places to hide, but one of the cool ones is the beam that you can use to grapple on the ceiling. It's really useful to not being spot, of course, but also wait for an opportunity to assassinate.
Here we saw a sudden weather state change that triggered a thunderstorm.
The noise and the rain and the wind cover your footstep and also your action. The demo is in spring, but in winter the old pan will be frozen, so you can't use the same tactic. You will have to use prawn in deep snow or use the kunai to deal with the target at distance. Another cool shinobi trick you can see is Naoe using the breathing stick. With that you can stay hidden underwater and wait for the perfect opportunity to assassinate or just sneak around. If you're detected, you can choose to escape to return to your stealth loop or go straight in combat. Now is choosing combat with the Kusarigama, a versatile weapon that can use the cycle in one hand and the weighted chain in the other, allowing some range and melee fight depending on your attacks. In this case, the player decided to escape after many guards joined the fight. Even if Naoe can be very deadly, she doesn't have a strong armor like Yasuke, so it's a lot more risky when you fight multiple enemies at the same time. Anyway, in this case, she already achieved her objective. She killed the daimyo, so all is fine. We just saw the infiltration at night with Naoe. You can also imagine the other option of taking Yasuke and breaking through the front door. Day, night, weather, even season can affect the challenges on your path.
Thanks for watching. We hope that you've enjoyed this presentation. Assassin's Creed Shadows will be launching on November 15. We can't wait for you to play it.
Hello everyone, I am John Björling, Associate Narrative Director on Star Wars Outlaws, and I'm here to break down the lore, references, and any other Star Wars details you may have missed in our latest gameplay walkthrough.
Hey, new record!
Kay is a fan of arcade games and has been playing this Raven 6 space shooter for years. You can find it and other games scattered throughout the galaxy. Kay grew up around cantinas and learned from an early age that they're both places to lie low and to find new opportunities. As Kay travels throughout the galaxy, it's always a good idea to head to the local cantina when looking for intel or work. Kowakian monka lizards can be found everywhere in the Outer Rim, and they're used as pets, thieves, and even food. But few are as privileged as Salacious B. Crumb in Jabba's palace. Many merchants will use protocol droids to handle customers from every corner of the galaxy who don't speak Basic or Huttese. Kay can bypass the droids since she's fluent in Huttese, and she can use this to talk her way out of, or directly into, some tense situations. The Trailblazer is an EML 850 light freighter from the Clone Wars. Its reinforced hull was built to ensure safe transport into any kind of environment. But the high material costs ruined its chances for mass production. The ship is a rare prototype from a bygone era that had a life of its own before ending up in Kay's hands.
Hey, Andy.
Hi, Kay. Akiva space.
Akiva is an outer rim planet that the Empire controls via the local government. Normally, the Empire doesn't have a presence there, but like with many other remote worlds, they carry out occasional audits with support from the Imperial military.
This is Kay Bess on board the Trailblazer. I'm coming to help.
Akiva is orbited by an asteroid field made up of the remains of a comet called Kinro. Legend has it that several Jedi banded together and used the Force to tear it apart, but most people think that's just a myth. Traveling in the Outer Rim is dangerous, and spacers, smugglers, and syndicate freighters are all at risk of being attacked by pirates. Most pirates are part of local gangs that operate in a specific sector, and they usually only care if a mark looks valuable or not. Pirate ships, like the Scourge and Junkross, are cheap and expendable. Pirates typically steal whatever they can get their hands on, and they often rely on scare tactics and aggression to get their score. The Pike Syndicate has shipping lanes across the Outer Rim, making their freighters hot targets for pirates and rival syndicates. Due to Kay helping defend this ship, she has improved her reputation with the Pikes and their underboss, Gorak.
Spooling up the hyperdrive.
Growing up in the workers' district of Cantabite, Kay always dreamed of being able to get off-world and travel the galaxy. After taking the Trailblazer and honing her piloting skills, she's finally able to jump across the galaxy in search of the freedom she's always wanted for her and Nyx. Kay is entering the legendary Mos Eisley on Tatooine, but this planet is large with more than one settlement for you to discover. It's been a privilege to recreate iconic locations such as Chalmun's Cantina, while also expanding on the world with locations that are completely new.
Room for one more?
Here we see Kay about to engage in a game of Kessel Sabak, which is her favorite card game in the galaxy. To win, Kay will need to keep an eye out for cheaters, or maybe even cheat herself. Tatooine is the home of Jabba the Hutt, and after the Hutt cartel faced the surprising loss of their council, Jabba is at the height of his power in the criminal underworld. Following the destruction of the Death Star, the Empire has increased their presence on Tatooine, but everybody knows it's Jabba's domain. The other syndicates stick to the shadows. K-Speeder is an S57 Cardinal, a multi-terrain speeder bike that's perfect for explorers. This speeder is both reliable and moddable, and Kay can call it from afar using a control module to give her and Nyx a chance to rest their feet. Imperial shuttles are a dead giveaway that there's some Imperial activity nearby. Sometimes that might add further risk, but in other cases, it can be a great opportunity for a scoundrel. Some Jawas on Tatooine travel around in sandcrawlers, offering trade deals for whoever happens to be nearby. The sandcrawlers were originally built for mining operations, but were co-opted by the Jawas as a way to hold and transport salvage. These flyhorn lizards can be found all around Tatooine's deserts. The lizards use their tails and horns to catch condensation and smaller insects while keeping cool by hiding in the sand. Some moisture farmers use the lizards as an indication of their yield. The Hutts are present outside the main cities too, and have established compounds all over Tatooine. Depending on your reputation level, you can walk right in or be turned away from Syndicate territory. So your interactions with these locations and the syndicates within will change throughout the game.
Busy place.
Kay and Nyx have been thieving together for years, and their incredibly close bond means that they are able to support each other in any situation.
Nyx, attack.
Good job, buddy. Next, do you sense anyone close? Sutta.
Kay is using a well-worn VM-19 heavy blaster with a unique ability to switch modules. Here, we see Kay use the stun mode to take out this guard instantly and quietly.
Easy. Alright, let's see what we have here.
This is Kay's data spike, which she can use for picking locks. When not in use, she conceals it by wearing it as a hairpin.
Wait, Quint? That sheriff from Wayfar used to work for the Huts? I should talk to her. Oh, come on!
Well, they're really spending some time on this, right? Like, wow.
Widely used by syndicates as cheap and expendable firepower. They are
no, the
very
mask
dangerous.
is still active.
Kay
Yeah,
can
we're in
use the
post-show
blaster's
mode, so this
ion
isn't
module
a good time to
disrupt
get your
them,
mask.
as we see here.
So I'm gonna interrupt this for a moment, if you guys don't mind. But I just wanted to show you
massives, a native Tatooine
that
predator with thick armored hides,
the
sharp
patch notes
spines,
are actually up.
and a dangerous bite. They were first
So we'll be
domesticated
able
by the
to
Tusken, but
review
even the
these.
Hutt cartel beastmasters used them to guard their territory.
We need a quick exit!
And here we see the
So-
iconic Gamorreans that were hired by
But
Jabba
I don't want to
himself
miss the main
as his
show
most
here,
reliable
so
guards. They are incredibly powerful and dangerous.
hopefully it starts
particularly at
any
close
minute.
range. Here we see Kay switching to her power module. To
But
try and
I'll
take
read
them
ahead,
out
and so that
fleeing.
once we get our news, and we can jump into this.
Tatooine will feature its iconic twin suns, and you'll be able to witness some beautiful sunrises and sunsets on your journey across the desert planet. Next to the sheriff's office, we see some banthas, which are typically domesticated herd animals used for their milk, meat, leather, and transport. Banthas are omnivores and can sustain energy without food or water for long stretches of time. We see Kay arriving at Wayfar Station, where moisture farmers come to sell water, socialize, and buy equipment. Tatooine is known to be filled with outlaws preying on these farmers, which is why we see a stacked bounty board on the wall to the sheriff's office. Eagle-eyed viewers may even spot Kay's picture on the board.
You again.
Sheriff Quint is a Weequay and former pirate who had a lot of success due to her gunslinger skills. She eventually turned away from her old lifestyle and towards using her skills to help the people of Wayfar. Quint is one of the experts in our game.
Yeah,
so
it's not
Kay can
looking
agree
good
to
on the
help
gear,
her out,
guys.
and in exchange, Quint will help Kay develop her skills faster.
It doesn't look like they changed anything from the PTS.
This is another look at Tushara, the new Savannah moon created in collaboration between Massive Entertainment and Lucasfilm Games. The strong winds on the moon wear down the naturally occurring amberine. This can create ramps for Kay and Nyx to take advantage of on the speeder. Here we get another glimpse of the lush, dense jungle planet of Akiva, which has been fully realized visually.
Yeah, so it's looking
for the
like
first time.
it's looking
Akiva
like.
has a
I mean,
very
I'm reading the
interesting
patch notes. It
history,
looks like
and that's
everything's
something
the
we were
same. I mean,
excited
there's
to
going to
explore
be
with Kay
no
and Nyx.
surprises here. So
Kay grew up brawling in cantinas and sneaking around as a thief.
So
she
they already
can
told
hold
us
her
about
own
the
in
level
combat.
40
We
thing.
even
So
see her
that's
take down a
part of the
death
patch
trooper
notes is
with
that the
an
world
electroshock
tiers have been
rod.
removed and they've adjusted
And
accordingly.
here we see a range of alien species being brought together by Sabak. This includes a Galushan, a Zabrak, and Trandoshan. You'll encounter a range of different species scattered across the Outer Rim.
There's some new descent commendations.
Kay and Nyx are betting on a Fathier race.
Otherwise, the
being
exotics
broadcast live from
look
her hometown,
exactly the same
Canterbury.
from what I can tell.
Nyx loves following the race.
So
in
we
the
got
hall
the shotgun, which slows enemies down.
These are Aglis flyers, native to Tushara. They have a habit of stealing
the
anything
coastal
they
knee
can get their
pads,
hands
the same
on,
thing.
hoarding the items in remote
They make you
nests.
faster in
the
certain
Tusharans use wind
situations,
fishing
like
nets to capture them
vaulting
for
or
the meat.
climbing.
In addition to Kay's blaster, she'll learn to use some other weapons when she needs some additional firepower, such as this.
They might have
Imperial
changed a little
Z6
bit in
rotary
Acosta's
blaster
because
cannon.
it's vaulting, climbing, or dropping from top of an object. So
here we see a
they might have made a little bit of adjustment to that because it's kind of clunky to vault sometimes. So I think they might have tweaked that a little bit.
Rankers are extremely dangerous.
But Breaking Point is the gear set, and it looks exactly the same to me from what I can remember. But two pieces
some of the
is
25%
rifle damage.
In our latest gameplay walkthrough. The team is hard at
then
work
MMR
crafting
damage,
this
headshot
galactic
damage,
scramble
handling.
adventure. And we're excited for players to experience the Outer Rim as Kay and her companion Nyx on August 30th. If you're willing to take the risk,
And then on point,
Galaxy's
same
full
thing. It's got the
walkthrough.
stacking stuff. Stacking with the rifle. Okay, here we go. Silence!
As we're wrapping up year 5, we want to thank you for your continuous support. During this year, we brought you Project Resolve, a revamp of Project Rewards, a significant boost to global events for playability, various PvP improvements, a major gear balancing pass, as well as almost 2,000 bug fixes.
These major changes laid the foundation for exciting updates coming with Year 6 and even more thrilling developments ahead. We are just getting started.
Year 6 is a year of transformation as we prepare the game for even more content.
In Year 6, the Division 2 will feature 3 seasons. Each of them will bring fundamental changes to the endgame and our seasonal model, enhancing the game's accessibility and engagement to new heights.
The first season, titled First Rogue, is set to begin on June 11th.
Keener is alive.
Come find me.
Keener is alive and has come to Washington, D.C. to meet with us. However, as is always the case with Keener, the road to finding him is paved with dangers, and his true intentions remain unclear.
What do you believe, Agent?
First important change that we're bringing in Year 6 is one endgame for all agents. All owners of Tom Clancy's The Division 2 can now level up their characters to level 40 without needing to own Warlords of New York and enjoy the seasonal experience.
That means that all Division 2 players can continue leveling up in Washington, D.C., and once they reach level 40, they will gain access to all past and future endgame content, including exclusive weapons and gear, seasonal manhunt and events, endgame modes like the Summit, Countdown, and Paradise Lost Incursion.
We need the Division.
To expedite players' access to the endgame, we're introducing a new progression system to offer you more ways to advance and customize your gameplay experience. Seasons 2.0.
With Seasons 2.0, we'll bring a fresh twist to the experience, seasonal characters. By creating a season-specific character, you'll be able to experiment with new builds, modifiers and mechanics affecting both agents and enemies, getting a unique experience every season.
We streamlined the progression to ensure a rewarding journey both for new players and veterans, without requiring extensive playtime to reach level 40.
Expect weekly updates filled with fresh activities, improved progression, and rebalanced XP gain, all within an immersive narrative that unfolds through Year 6. At the end of each season, all your hard-earned XP and rewards will merge with your main characters, and your seasonal characters will be added to your existing roster, expanding your options and strategies.
Year 6 also transforms the manhunts as we know them, bringing a new gameplay experience.
Say goodbye to targets and lieutenants as we introduce weekly scouts, allowing for a better paced story progression.
Each scout will be a project consisting of a few engagement activities for you to complete.
Scouts will be available to seasonal characters only and built to complement your overall progression in the season.
That's not all. Prepare for a new difficulty level available for climax missions only. Master.
Master difficulty will offer an epic conclusion to each season, providing challenging and thrilling gameplay experiences designed for 4 players. Later in the year, we're excited to bring you an improved player customization experience. Look forward to improvements and new functionalities that will let you celebrate your characters and achievements in more dynamic and personalized ways.
Year 6 will culminate in the new story DLC, which will return players to the place where it all began, Brooklyn, New York.
Join the Division in the upcoming season and watch the story unfold. We can't wait for you to see what's next.
3, 2, 1, 0. Year 6 is here. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. Join the Division in the upcoming season and watch the story unfold. We can't wait for you to see what's next. 3, 2, 1, 0. Year 6 is here. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. Join the Division in the upcoming season and watch the story unfold. We can't wait for you to see what's next.
There it is. It was more of a sneak peek. I'm going to turn this down, huh? I think we were the very end thing. What do you think about that? Okay, give me a second. I'm going to rechange the audio here. My oh my. Okay, so let's do a quick audio check. So you should be hearing Division 2 music now. I mean, my music, and then the Division 2 game is on. But the Ubisoft Forward sound should be turned off. Is that good? Yeah, we were like the very last. It was more than what I was expecting though. And I mean, it's confusing. Thank you, Urban. It's confusing though, right? Like, yeah, hold on a second. Make sure this is... Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure something's fixed here. But yeah, it was really confusing because I mean, there's a gist. They just basically gave us a gist, but really no details. And they just sort of opened up a lot for speculation. And I'm talking about the seasonal characters. Let me just close this out. Properties. Okay. Sorry about that. I was hearing the Ubisoft music in my ears, so it was distracting. So, okay, just a quick recap here because, yeah, super confusing. So, it's going to open up a lot for speculation, so we got to be careful there. So, but let's just cover it. So, the expansion is now free if you own the Division 2. And then there's also going to be a free-to-play, you know, inviting new people to test out the game between June 13th and 17th. I caught that on Twitter. So, but anyways, we didn't get anything on Year 6 Season 1. Did you guys catch that, or was I the only one that noticed that? Like, there was nothing on Year 6 Season 1. Where was our apparel event? They didn't talk about the weapons. It was just a big, super highlight, right? Well, sadly, there's nothing really new. Let me see, which one is it? This one. Yeah, sadly, there's nothing really new here. Let's see if I can expand this a little bit. Oh, that's not it. It's weird because it's this their website, the way it's way they coded it, like I can't actually interact with it through OBS. It's really frustrating. Yeah, I mean, there's another way for me to do it. Let me just do that. Hold on, so we can scroll through this. But there's really nothing to see if you've already seen this stuff, sadly. So, properties here. Let me see if I can get this tab. Let's not do that one. Let's try a browser. Scroll. It's really frustrating. I can't get this thing to scroll. So sorry about that, because oh, maybe I know it. Maybe this is what's wrong. Hold on 1 second. Sorry for technical details. Read access full. Let me see if I can get full access. Nope, that didn't fix it. Still no scrolling. Let me see if I can bring this over without giving you a crazy mirror effect. Can you see that okay? Is that crazy? Yeah, I don't think that. It's not, I don't think it's gonna, yeah, maybe if I do that. That should work. Can you see that okay? Is that okay if I just use it this way? Because it's the only way I can get it to show up here. I'm just gonna center that for now, just to give it some visuals. But okay, so this is just the season structure. That'll do. Thanks, appreciate it. This is just, it's what you would expect if you've been around the Division 2. So if you're new, then this might be not super thorough for you, but this is what our basic season structure looks like. So these are our targets. So we got Target Echo, Hercules, Leto, and Nyx, and I don't know what those mean because they gave us nothing. Okay, so I don't know if those are actual manhunts or if those are intel because we're chasing these people, right? So, I mean, we're chasing, you know, Keener and them. So, no idea. It says one end game, so yeah, they described that. And then we got an apparel event on June 25th, but we didn't get any details on that apparel event. Oh, thank you, bro. Good idea. So, you know, they didn't give us any details on the apparel event. So that sucks, right? We didn't get anything. They glazed over this super high level. That really upsets me just because, you know, we get 1 hour with the devs and we were sort of left in the dark. Okay. So commendations, I'm just not really going to focus on this right now because these are little details, but if you're into commendations, then feel free to read this. But the exotic weapon is called the Overlord Shotgun. So we saw this in the PTS and nothing's changed except we do have the skin here. So we now know what it's going to officially look like. And it looks pretty cool, I got to say. The shield is weird. I don't get the shield, but either way, it looks pretty cool otherwise. But hitting an enemy will apply a stack of negative 4% movement speed for each pellet. So you slow enemies down. One enemy at a time, apparently. Right? This has 12 rounds in the mag, and it's based off of the KSG, so you got to get really close to the enemy to land those shots, and the RPM is really slow too. It's not an easy shotgun to use, so it's a very special circumstance. From what we can tell so far, it seems like its best use case is in the dark zone or PvP to slow down opponents. But maybe there's some raid mechanics in there too or something like that. Maybe special bosses, but this doesn't look like a weapon you're gonna be running around with in the open world or the majority of the content you're doing. So, boo. So the next one is Acosta's knee pads, and so vaulting, climbing, or dropping from the top of an object gives 10% movement speed for 3 seconds. And then there's some other circumstances we're gonna get speed too, but yeah, so that's pretty much the same, right? Pretty much the same. And then new gear, this is called Breaking Point, and it's for rifles primarily, but they also threw in snipers, which is good. Better than nothing. The headshot damage handling, so that looks good. There's some debate around the headshot damage. I think it's a good idea. But equipped 4 pieces and you're gonna get the talent. So this is the bad part. So hitting a shot using a rifle or MMR grants a stack, okay? And then reloading will grant 2% weapon damage and 4% weapon damage per stack for 10 seconds. So basically what it's saying there is that you're not gonna have any extra damage or weapon handling until you reload. And then a timer activates. And you're not stacking while your buffs are active. And so that's what people had a problem with. So you're gonna be weak, you're gonna be strong. You're gonna be weak, you're gonna be strong. And so it's just like, you might as well just use a weapon that's more consistent. I get that. So it looks like when you switch weapons, it'll refill your magazine, which is cool. So the refill magazine thing is really cool. I am excited to create some builds around that, but this stuff is got really bad feedback, and it looks like they just rolled it out the way it was, without any changes, which is insane. Not one change. And so that's why I feel like, you know, part of me is like, I don't think they're accepting feedback on functionality. I think they're accepting feedback on, hey, is it broken or is it working? You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. So, and then this Zwiadoka brand set, which is a rifle gear set. It's not bad. More mag size. Rifle damage and handling, so it's not bad. I think the handling should go up, because this is really close to Overlord with the handling in the rear. Anyways, there's the new talent or chest piece. It's a perfect one called Perfect Entrench, the Bober. It's a one we never really used. I'm not sure this is going to get us to use it, but and there's named gloves, probably the most exciting thing for the season now. Would you guys say that? I think it might be the most exciting thing. Bober Kura. I think this like 15% weapon handling, a perfect attribute. I mean, I personally would like that more than the contractor's gloves. Honestly, I like handling in this game, but either way, it's another option with a perfect stat, and I really like those things for our builds. So I think this might be the most exciting thing we got. Okay, so Thorn is the Spaz 12 that I don't know anybody that uses that gun. But anyways, you're gonna get amplified damage for each pellet that hits. I mean, just I'm shaking my head right now if you can't hear that. I'm just shaking my head. I know it makes no audible noise, but when I shake in my head, but I'm just shaking my head at this talent, just shaking it, you know? So you're gonna get 3% amplified damage on the next shot with the weapon for each pellet that hits the target if at least 4 pellets hit. Oh my God. I'm weak and I'm strong. I'm weak and I'm strong. Okay, like glue, receive 3% amplified damage on the next shot with the weapon for each pellet that hits. That's a super 90. Curious to see if it's going to be good on the super, but we'll see. And then the Brazen. What is the Brazen one? I can't remember. Oh, it's just the talent. I get it. I get it. Okay, so we have the perfect versions here, and this is just what the talent's called. Which is going to require 6 pellets. Okay, got it, got it. And then the Diamondback, which is just like, you know, cherry on top. So this is our 3rd exotic, where we normally get 3 new ones. Now we got 2 new ones and a recycled one. So, but they're trying to fix it. They made it a little bit stronger, but it's not making a goddamn difference. They gave it a bigger mag. I mean, I like that, but the only thing, the thing that's broken about this is actually the talent. It selects targets for you, and they just, when you're, if no, this is what they did, is that if there's no enemies within 20 meters, it'll grab the closest enemy. So, yeah. I mean, okay. I mean, they should just do that always. You know, it should always be the closest enemy. It should be the damn enemy you point at. Anyways, it's just not going to be good. There's just way too many circumstances. I tested the regular one, looking at distance, the one before they make this change, and it's just like, no, yeah, it's not going to, in this situation, it's not going to help me. In this situation, it's not going to help me. It's a very difficult weapon to run because of what it does, which is selects targets for you. You just don't want your weapon to do that. Okay, so here's an apparel event. It's called, what did they call this? I forgot what they called it. Let's scroll up. Here, it's called Crossroads. Okay, so it's called Crossroads, and it looks a little nomad-y, little nomad grunge, I guess is what I would call it. Yeah, I don't know what else to call it, but we're just getting a very high level. First rogue, we are launching an apparel event called Crossroads. The apparel event will include items that will allow players to wear the attire of their favorite characters from the Operation Crossroads trilogy. What is that? Is that a book? Yeah, it is. So they're linking the books here. Okay, got it. Okay, apparel. So apparel key caches, 1 free key. It's as you would expect. It's just kind of explaining it. So it's an event. You got to level up to get keys. And then the season pass is going to cost $10 as it normally does. I buy it. It's worth it for me. Lots of caches in there, and I like the cosmetics too. I usually go for, you know, enjoy them. It's not that expensive. We only do it once every 4 months. So 10 weapon skins, gear dyes, 2 vanity outfits, and 1 face mask. So fingers crossed it's a cool mask. We'll review that in the morning. Okay, so that's it for patch notes. I mean, you know, sorry I don't sound very excited about it, but that was my biggest fear. Is that, so everything that we predicted came true, basically, right? So like, there's absolutely no big news. We got a little bit of a sneak peek on the future, but it just leaves you with more questions. We don't really know anything. So if you missed it, basically we're gonna have seasonal characters. I don't even know what that means. But it sounds like you're going to role play. You're going to put your main character down and you're going to use a seasonal character. What is that? A 5th character? Basically. Anyways, and there's going to be a progression on that character. But how does that interact with our watch? I wonder, right? What does our watch have to do with that character? Do we get to design that character, or are they pre-designed? There's so many questions there. So yeah, I really don't know we don't know anything about what that means, but it's part of Seasons 2.0, so it's going to interact, your seasonal character is going to interact with the progression, or what we call the rewards track. And so when you're done leveling up, all of your progression is going to roll onto your main character. So you don't lose the progression, you don't maintain the seasonal character, they go away at the end of the season. So I feel like it's a lore thing, it's a role-playing thing. I like that idea. If it's seamless interaction or whatever, and if you're gonna, I don't get it though. I'd have to think about that for a while, but I like new ideas. I like new changes to the game to keep things interesting. So, but if it makes things a pain in the ass, then whatever, but we'll see. The Manhunter changed to something called Weekly Scouts, available to seasonal characters only. And then they mentioned a new difficulty called Master Difficulty Level, which sounds like it's a 4-man gameplay only. I don't know what that means. We don't know anything about it. That's all they said, right? That's it. Did I miss a detail? Because I don't have anything else to give you. I mean, that's it. That's all they said. I'm sort of speechless because I'm like, really? So it just gives you more questions than answers. That's all we got, is more questions and answers. And I can't believe they're rolling out the season, like the gear, like they showed it, cased it into PTS. They showcased it in the PTS. That's absolutely amazing to me that that's happening. I guess we're rolling with the punches this season, folks. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to cut the stream here so that I can process this and then give you guys my reaction in a video. Also for those that weren't able to make the stream. But I really appreciate you guys supporting me and thereby supporting the community. And also, hopefully you got your goodies. So don't forget to claim them in your Twitch inbox, which was for the Division 2 masks. The merit masks, so, which has absolutely nothing to do with anything so far that I can see. All right, everybody, I will catch you later, and I will be streaming as soon as the season goes live, which will be about 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, give or take, depending on delays. So look out for that. I'll put out a post. Otherwise, you will see the stream go live. So I should be catching a lot of European people. People in European time zones, I mean, and then your East Coast people and you West Coast people that are loving to get up early to play the game. All right, everybody, I'll catch you later.